Now, I will say this. In Tom Clancy games, as a matter of fact, all Tom Clancy games are very good games. That is my opinion. All Tom Clancy games created by Ubisoft recently are very good games. Now, you could argue that Ghost Recon, it's the polar opposite of Division, because in Ghost Recon they go back to more basic. You shoot somebody, you shoot them in the head and they're down in one shot. So it's more down to the basics. How people expect a shooter to be. Tends to be more of a Division tends to be more of a shooter plus the elements of more detailed elements of RPG, I suppose, where enemies take a lot more shots, and not everybody likes that. Not They call it bullet sponging, as an enemy could take so many bullets before they go down. So basically, if you want a more complicated, in-depth, really RPG-ish style shooter, you will go with Division, the Division franchise. If you want a more simple, down to earth, don't think about it too much, you go with the Ghost Recon. And Division has the fact that every armor piece matters and you really gotta spend time with your gear. While in Ghost Recon, everything you wear is just cosmetics and weapons are just like weapons, like any other game. So that's your two choices when it comes to that. I technically prefer Division more than Ghost Recon because of its complicity. Now, it is to be said that Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six goes even a step above, not only making it first person, but the fact that it's far more competitive, engaging, and a mix of realism and methodical at the same time. I just wanted to get that out of the way first.
Oh, units, we have a possible 1013. Be on the lookout for car 55, over.
Is that it?
Now let me call it in. Dispatch is car 24. We have visual on unit 55. Looks abandoned, over.
Copy that, over.
Mother Christ! Shit, they're behind us! Forget it, just go! Now, now! Dispatch, this is car 24. We are over...
Car 24, what's going on out there?
Dispatch, this is car 24. We are... We gotta get back up!
Here we have Tom Clancy's The Division. Now, The Division for me was... I haven't played this game in a very long time. In years, I would say. And this is always one of those games that I could always go back. Not only does it look amazing, I have a lot of very fond memories about it, about my whole experience with it. So it's always a happy feeling to come back to this game. One thing I've always liked about The Division, it's not only before the game came out, they did amazing promotional material and a whole bunch of stuff to really make you want to play the game.
Hey, you gotta see this.
But once you were in the game, it's a world. It's a world that is really, really detailed world. That the environment, the world they created really tells the story. Just looking around without any words being said, you could clearly see the story of what this country is going through, what people are going through, the moments that are happening, and how people are dealing with it. So much detail. It's a real world. It's a real world. I could get lost. It's one of those worlds where I could really truly get lost and forget I'm in a video game. You know, forget you're in a game and explore, and such a beautiful world.
Dr. Ellis will be continuing his lecture series
I feel like
beginning
they
at 19.
really did. They did such an amazing job with the NPCs and the
You saved
story.
some lives on Lexington. The JTF won't forget.
The story they created in this game was truly an experience for me. It truly was. The people fighting this pandemic that's going on, and you just have to look around and see the pain, the struggles in the world that the people have been having to deal with, and how the brave responders like medical staff, policemen, military, National Guard, the role all these people play. This game was truly an experience for me. It was truly a work of art. It's like I could not give more credit to how such a good job they did. Such a good job they did.
Don't see the pattern here. But look, here's what we got from the chem analysis.
Such a good job they did creating this world. Ubisoft really went all out. The worlds they create, the detailed worlds they create are really to be commended. They really are. It's amazing. Now the world itself, outside, the environments they created, how they show New York through the eyes of an apocalypse, of a chaos, basically. It's amazing. It's a game that I could always come back and remember the experiences I had and the moments and how amazing and truly chilling at the same time everything truly was when I first played this game. To the point where I come back and it's all here. Like time never passed, just frozen in time, this moment that I could always come back and explore. And I had the experience of playing this game with all my friends, and we had such a blast, and we went through all the hardships, and it was just an amazing experience to me. I'm gonna explore the world a little so you can see how amazing everything truly looks, all the details, the real feeling. And I particularly like the Division, as the Division Part 1, which is this one, a little bit better, than, oh my god, haven't played this game in a long while, so tutorials are popping up like crazy. The details of New York City fallen under this pandemic and chaos. And further on that way is a quarantine zone where true chaos is. And that's a player versus player area, which was the most fun we had in so much time. We never got together like that for a game like we got together for this game. It truly was an experience. But to me in particular, the ambience of winter, cold winter in New York City, seeing the streets of my neighboring state in shambles, truly, by, you know, I've walked these streets, I've seen these places, and they did such an amazing job. And the way it looks and everything, I really like the character we play, how our character looks, the gear we get, how we're fighting against thugs. And actually, I haven't played this game in a long time, like I said, but you know what, I know this is a newbie area, so I'm gonna come up here and show you guys the playground, just like in New York.
Belongs to us? Huh? Get this over
I'm
with.
sorry. You took a wrong turn.
Now, I also like the fact that this game was a mix. This game was a mix of RPG with a shooter. But that's actually what a lot of people didn't like. For example, the fact that you could shoot a person a whole clip and not kill them. Yeah, I would consider that's not realistic. But I enjoyed this game so much. But as I was saying, the world they created, you see the it's just amazing. And obviously it was in Christmas time when everything happened. It's just the vibe that this world created. It's nothing like it. And it's always a game to truly enjoy. Enjoy the ambience, enjoy the world, enjoy exploring and seeing the chaos.
James, you sound like a guy who's already got one foot in the grave.
Let's change our weapon right here. Test this out.
This might sting a little. We're all gonna pay, as far as I'm concerned.
You could create builds. I remember you could create builds. I don't remember what particular build I have. Huh. Okay, I still remember how to play. But I am a little bit shabby, I gotta admit. Okay, it seems like the SMG is the way to go. You know, this game is way better with a team, I'll tell you that. Okay, I survived that. Incredibly. I must have done a good job those years back. I don't even know if I need this stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing very specific gear. I'm afraid to touch anything and I'll ruin it. But yeah, man, this game is definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite games ever. That I could just come back and explore and truly fall in awe of this world. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
They can all kiss my New York butt. I wonder where the
Beautiful. Beautiful world.
appreciate what you're doing.
Piled up garbage everywhere because people are quarantined in their buildings and can't come out. So they just throw the garbage through the windows. It's kind of ominous now looking back at this game from 2021. Looking back now, you know, it's like it was a harsh premonition, no, in a way. I don't remember which way to go. I'm just wandering around.
Just leave us be, man.
He hasn't eaten in 3 days. It's not yours.
That's bullshit. We said we were in this together.
I couldn't help it, man. I'm just so hungry.
He's got a medical condition, okay? He needs it. Oh, Kyle, I don't know if this is gonna work out with the 3 of us.
Oh snap, someone's taking pictures from... Oh my god. Exploring New York City in an epidemic. Some thugs over there. Somebody listening to music over here. Oh, I've been doing quite a good job avoiding people. Or at least hostiles.
Nice, easy
I just had to talk. This is more of a cover shooter type of game, taking cover. It's very important. Oh, look at that, they killed some cops over there. Emergency responders.
Get this over with.
Oh, snap. I thought I heard somebody. It's the National Guard.
Thanks for showing up.
National Guard trying to keep the streets in order, but that's not gonna happen. Well, actually, I could go up there if I'm not mistaken. Do I want to go up there? This game has so many really cool looking graffitis.
Good luck out there.
Oh, that guy looks like he needs help.
I hear the cleaners are pissed you kicked them out of Passway before they were done.
Desperate help. Poor dogs. Here's some shooting in the distance over here.
I wonder where green poison came from.
Now, why am I carrying this? I don't even know, but I'm gonna stick to this one. It's been working. Oh, snap. Wasn't expecting for his backpack to blow. Wonder what he was carrying.
Looks like we got a fight.
Where you guys at? In there? Where are you guys? Oh, snap. There are in there. Throw a smoke bomb at me. They were holding up in here, huh? It's incredible how they did all these alleyways and stuff where you could run all around. Oh, I could climb up there. So many nooks and crannies that so much to explore. And detail wherever you look. There's a perfect example of storytelling without having to say much. This person needs help. Let's give them whatever they need. One canned food.
What you did for me, thank you.
You dropped an item for me, gloves, purple rarity. I don't really need that. Some National Guard over here as well, patrolling. Only 2 of them, they're gonna die.
Shit, shit, shit.
Say that again. People wandering around to find food and scavenge for supplies, medicine, or whatever they need depending on their situation. It's all here, man. It's all here. Oh, could I climb? There's a locked area? Damn. I think we explored enough. Oh, how did that happen? How did those cars... I guess they cleared the street before they put the barriers, so they forcefully moved the cars out of the way. But yeah, I think I've showed off enough of this amazing, beautiful game. Here's a perfect example of how the environment, the fog and the winter, you actually feel cold. The chaos.
It's over. Disinfect the body.
The light, how the light, there's quite a dynamic weather system where you see snowstorms and stuff. The 4th Precinct Fire Department. I'm telling you this. There's beauty to this game. There really is. How they did this. Oh my god. Huh. Somebody needs help.
This means a lot to me.
The police that actually tried. Now it's just all abandoned. Some amazing scenarios, man. Some amazing scenery, actually. There are some scenarios with some amazing scenery. That's what I meant. Poor dog. Where you at?
Hope you're okay. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
Oh, it looks like they killed somebody there, and I'm stealing all his stuff. Look at that lady over there. Now, this is a world that's alive. That's some reaction, NPC reaction that is noteworthy right there. She saw what was going on and she moved away. Amazing, man, for real. Things just play out as you go about. Oh,
It's tough, girl. I know.
You didn't deserve that. No one does.
He wasn't gonna make it anyway. You know that.
I don't care. It's all fucked up.
now I hear a beeping back here. That means there's a trap from these psychos that are trying to burn all the infected. The garbage. The story is that the people that pick up the garbage in New York turn into psycho pyromaniacs. Oh, see, they're killing the innocent right there. That just want to kill all people who are not them because they want to cleanse the city of the infection. And if I shoot his tank, oh snap! Oh, I should probably have paid more attention to this guy right here. Okay. Oh my god, start using something. Okay. So this is actually meant to be played as a cover shooter. As in, realistically, you're supposed to... There we go, got his tank. Finally. Realistically, you're supposed to take cover, like, you're not supposed to just stand there. You're not supposed to just stand there in the middle of the street and not take cover. That's not realistic. Looks like they're fighting for something.
Give me that.
Screw you!
My kid needs food.
Not my problem.
Yeah, move away. Here come some more jerks.
Cover me.
Now in The Division 2, they really did expand on everything that the first one already had. They really did take it to the next step in every way. Gameplay wise, graphics, everything. In The Division 2, they really did make an amazing, beautiful world as well as the first one. More detailed graphics, and not to mention the enemies. The enemies,
Hostile
the
supply convoy nearby.
oh snap! The enemy AI really. I only looked this way, and they're already shooting me. Where? The enemy, not only is it way more intelligent and engaging, like everything truly is a step above. Oh snap! Everything truly is a step above from the first division. The world is amazing, the graphics, how you engage enemies. I'm gonna try to explore a little bit. Now one thing I will say about The Division. The Division, it's one of those games that, you know, me and my wife are both gamers. I tend to be more gamer than her just because of the vast majority of games that I'm willing to play, but she does play. And this is one of those games that we've always played together. We played the first one together. So on top of everything, there's the factor that Division really made that possible. It's a game we both enjoy and really went all in. And I played the first one with my friends and her. And this one as well, I played with some friends and her mainly. So that is an added bonus for an experience these Division games have given me. And as you can see, this one is in Virginia, in Washington DC, and it's like 7 months after the first game, and you could really tell how the world and the capital of the nation really has fallen, and everything has gone into chaos. The enemies in this game truly are a challenge. They truly are a challenge. You really gotta think about engaging. And I don't remember how to climb this. Okay. But it's truly an amazing, beautiful world. But I will say that even though this game is beautiful and it expands on everything the first game had, it expands and makes it better, I do gotta admit that some of the abilities of the first game were more I like them more. They tend to be more useful. Some of them, not all of them. Another thing is the world itself. The fact that, you know, everybody's seen Washington DC. They're in some form of media, if they haven't been there. Like in my case, I've never been to Washington DC, but I get the gist of how it should look and be. But the winter setting that they made in the first game, with the snow and the devastation actually happening at the moment, like not like this one that the devastation happened a long while ago, but the devastation just happened in the first one, and the New York setting with the snow truly was amazing for me. It truly was one of those immersive worlds that oh snap. Oh, I'm not even doing damage to it. Like I said, this game has far more better AI and way better enemies, I'll tell you that. Oh, they're all over me and I'm by myself. Division has always been a game that you truly should play to enjoy it correctly. You truly should play. Where are we going? With friends. It truly is. Oh snap. Now I'll tell you what, I do feel the guns feel better. The gameplay, everything about the Division 2 feels so much better. I did pass both of the games. I passed this one quite a while ago. I haven't played it in a while. But it's one of those games that you could go back to and it's amazing. It gives you the same amazing feeling.
Right there. Right there.
Both games are amazing. The Division series really, like I said, the Division series really is just an experience that I truly enjoyed, and it's one of those games I said, you know, I have to talk about this. You know, it's part of my experience in gaming that I really enjoyed, and I must pay my respects to the Division franchise to explain, to tell how much I truly like. Oh snap, how do I heal? I forgot how I heal.
Serious trauma
And let's
detected.
go. There's a sniper over there. Alright, let's heal. Boom. Now, where is he? I know he's over there according to the flash. Come on, guy. So I could leave the X press and my character just rolls to wherever. Like for example, if I want to move behind this tree, I could just leave the X press and he runs over here. It's so good. These Division games are so good. They're not everybody's cup of tea, like I said, because of how complicated they truly are. That you really gotta think about your gear and your weapons and make a build because of that RPG element that they tend to have. But man, when you really go into it, these games is like no other. And I see seem to be in a predicament. Okay. As you could already tell, this game, not only do I feel more powerful compared to the first one, you know, it's really more intuitive. Like the gameplay, they made the gameplay really feel. I feel so much better playing this one, so much confident and so much hard hitting compared to the first one. So like I said, they really did make this game better in every single way. The only thing that I have to say is the setting. The setting, even though it's impactful and amazing, I still feel like the setting of the first game was truly more impactful. Amazing, amazing. You could run into some amazing areas. There's a player versus player in this game as well. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, it's incredible how they saw me already. Okay, where am I? There's no cover. So you help out settlements in Washington, D.C., just like the first one. It's let's explore a little. Let's explore a little.
Safety off.
Make sure the medical items gets into the clinic, and the food goes to the storage by the mess halls.
Put those crates back on the truck.
Wait, what?
We're not wasting any more supplies on these people. Put them back, Private. Sir.
What the hell are you doing, Colonel?
They are already dead, Doctor.
Are you insane? They need care. What about the staff?
Collateral damage. Now, take your hand off my soldier.
If you go ahead with this, I will report your what the...
Bar the gate, Sergeant. Looks like you got a riot brewing. Lock and load! Put it down.
Now I will say this. They did do a DLC expansion where you could actually go to New York, back to the original setting of the game. But to be honest, I never played it. By the time it came out, I already had played the game enough to the point where I moved on to the next one. I tend to always get tired after a certain point and move on. I don't stick around in games unless they give me a real reason, and I feel like that DLC came out a little bit too late for me to stick around. Now, Division games have always had, this is like the capital, and Division games have always had this ominous, prophetic feel to them, where, you know, the first game was about the virus that spread throughout the world, and if you play it and follow the story and everything, it's pretty ominous, because the COVID-19 came in the beginning of 2020 and almost reflected. Thank God it didn't really fall apart. Many people know. Another thing is the second setting is, as you can see, is it's the Capitol building, the White House, and considering that we're right now in 2021 and all the events that had happened recently, it's pretty ominous. It's always been a game that's kind of prophetic in its own way. And kind of scary, because this is a world that you do not really want to happen. It's amazing as a game, but let's keep it that way, you know? So the home base is actually the White House in this one. And they did expand with making not only you have the skill trees and everything more expanded like you had in the first game, but you also have specializations where you could change and have a very specific. As you can see, I used to use a sniper rifle. That was my specialization. But you could choose a crossbow, a grenade launcher. I don't remember what this is. This is the minigun that I'm currently carrying and trying to play with that. But they did make that extra abilities that are pretty awesome. It's like a super ability you get to use. And as you can tell, like the first game, the home base, this one is more dedicated. Not not like the first one, that it was more of a aid towards the people for refugee, and that's another thing that the first game truly had nailed down. The fact that you were truly helping people throughout the city and expanding help. This one does have settlements, but in the main base right here, it's pretty much down to business. It's like business, and that's pretty much it. As a matter of fact, let me go to the second floor where the actual president's office is. Now, obviously, the White House, I don't know how realistic to the actual thing this is. But I tell you what, it's pretty cool, and you could go in here in the story and cutscenes and stuff like that, and actually talk to the president. But as you can see, it's more soldier. It's more soldier, more technical in this one, and not really like the first one where they showed more how the virus was affecting not only the people in the world, but how you were helping. And we had a quarantine area, and this would have been filled with people that were trying to survive with their kids and stuff. This one, it's like I said, it's a different setting. Not necessarily graphics and gameplay make a game. The environment, the world around it really builds a lot of how the field is. And that's one of the things I keep repeating, that the first game really nailed. Maybe not the gameplay as good as this one, and maybe not the AI and the graphics as crisp, but the world was truly captivating. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Like, I just had to talk about Division and how I feel about it, and it's truly one of those games that I truly did really enjoy. I wouldn't even mind playing a Division 3, to be honest. Actually, I might. I don't see why not, you know. Well, it depends on my time and all that. But considering everything, I just might buy the New York DLC and go back into it. But yeah, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, if you ever made it this far. And I'll see you next time.
Okay, answer this one. Would you rather know when you're going to die, or how you're going to die? Come on, you have to choose one. I just want to get out of this fucking rain. Who told you to stop digging?